And we are live. Welcome everyone, this is your host, Abraham El Jaguar. I will do a sound check in a few moments. First of all, this channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, Game Master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Now, checking the sound, a moment please. Sounds good. We are continuing with White Album. And we start with Toya at his workplace. Main character. Hey Toya, over here. The floor director is calling me. I wonder what he wants. Usually he just calls me part-timer, so it's odd that he'd use my actual name. What's up? As I head over, I can tell he looks uncomfortable. You're friends with Yuki Morikawa, right? The voices are a bit too low. There we go. Toya-kun. You're friends with Yuki Morikawa, right? Yeah, basically, the people here at the station don't usually talk about their personal lives. So it looks like she accidentally left the earrings she was going to wear during her performance in the green room. And her manager's too busy dealing with the final check to come get them. She said they're in her bag. Is there any chance you can bring them to her? You know what her stuff looks like, right? More or less. Sorry, but it'll be a huge help. The earrings should be pretty obvious at least. Crap, I gotta get back. They need it right away, so chop chop. With that, he scurries back to the main stage, his shoes flapping noisily. Guess this is my job now. I hurry toward Yuki's green room. Thanks to the oddly childish design asking everyone to keep things clean, the childish sign asking everyone to keep things clean, the white walls are pristine, making it one of the only clutter-free spaces in the station. Let's see now, Yuki's bag. Where could it... Oh, there it is. I spot a cloth bag on a chair in the corner of the room. There's a light pink pouch inside. They are probably in here. Yep. Even a seemingly insignificant piece of jewelry like this can be absolutely critical in the eyes of a professional. It still doesn't make absolute sense to me, but I need to get this to her right away. Just as I'm about to leave. Oh, it looks like somebody forgot a notebook on the table here. I wonder who it belongs to. I pick it up. It's not a notebook. It's an actual book with an elegant leather cover. This can't belong to Yuki. She wouldn't carry around something like this. Just then, the door opens and someone enters the room. Oh gosh. So it's from Rina, huh? That outfit looks a bit medieval because of the stitches or the X's, the crosses. The surprised voice belongs to Rina Ogata. Well, this is awkward. I am now trapped in this room alone with her. Oh, you're the part-timer from the other day. It's not what you think, Yuki. I mean, Miss Morikawa forgot something and I just came to get it for her. It sounds like I'm blabbering excuses. Oh, you're Yuki's friend. She nods enthusiastically in response. Maybe she remembers having seen the two of us hanging out before. Hopefully she doesn't think I'm acting shady. Hey, part-timer. My name's Fuji, actually. What's your first name? Huh? Oh, it's Toya. Toya Fuji. Toya then. I really don't mind if we're on a first name basis. Whoa, getting real close. You know, in Japanese culture, that is very intimate. Calling someone by their first name. They get all nervous when you do that. So you're fine with me calling you Miss Rina? You're going to make me feel old if you go around calling me Miss. I hate standing on ceremony. So just Rina is fine. Or Cutie if you insist. Wow, she's very straightforward. She liked him from the very start apparently. At least after the punch. Rina, you're really okay with that? Okay with what? Huh? Just treat me like a normal person. Well, you don't call every girl that you meet cutie. Unless they're actually cute. And you are so bold. Okay. What's the problem? That's what everyone calls me. He shoots me an annoyed scowl. At any rate, Toya, Yuki is going to have a wait a little longer. Because I need you to help me find something. What? He smiles at me apologetically. If you end up running late, I promise to apologize on your behalf. And that's going to make it fine, right? The last thing I want is to potentially cause problems for Yuki by turning down her coworker. I'm sure it won't be a big deal if I help Rina out first with her simple request. Let's save the game first. I misplaced the book, and I'm pretty sure the last place I had it was in here. I was looking forward to reading it when I got home, but then I lost it. The book that he found. Have you seen a paperback with a leather cover? Actually, I have it right here. I hold up the book I picked up a moment ago. Oh, that's it. She takes the book from me, a slightly suspicious look on her face. Oh, it's not what you think. I just happened to notice it and picked it up out of curiosity. I'm just digging myself deeper. Why do I feel the need to make excuses like this? It's not what you think. It's not what you think. So, you like to read too, Rina? The question slips from my mouth before I can stop myself. And the somewhat guarded look on her face completely dissipates. Yeah, I can handle reading a book, at least. I didn't mean it like that. She really is a tough nut to crack. Seeing me so obviously flustered, she snickers, clearly amused by my discomfort. I might not look it, but I'm quite the bibliophile. Giggling with delight, she shoves the book into her bag. What about you, Toya? Huh? What kind of books do you like to read? You do read, right? Books? Do you understand words? Oh, right. Oh, I get to choose. It's an important choice. Fictional novels, challenging classic literature. Which ones do I like? I read so many things about so many. Yeah, the topics are quite varied. So I read them in equal measure. But if I had to say... Well, it doesn't have to be particularly challenging for me to enjoy a book, so entertaining fictional novels. I mentioned the name of a mystery novel Akira recommended to me that I found interesting. Oh, I'm such a dummy, talking about a silly mystery novel to a self-proclaimed bibliophile. Well, you never know, right? Maybe she enjoys that too. But in response, she says, I really love that author's books too. Oh, I haven't read that one yet though, so don't spoil it, okay? She says, her expression suddenly serious. leaning in almost confidentially. I won't. Her facial features are even more elegant up close, reminding me once again of how gorgeous she is. Good. At any rate, thanks a lot for helping me find my book. Well, she looks much better than Yuki in my opinion. It's not, I didn't do anything. I ruffle my hair in embarrassment, blushing furiously. That's so 80s, so Japanese 80s and 70s when the main character. Crap, I should say something. You have great taste. You really have great taste, Rina. It makes you come off as polished or classy. An expression of surprise flashes across her face. Thanks. With that, she leaves the room. Rina Ogata, I think, distractedly. She really does seem like a good person. Crap, I gotta go. I'm pretty flirty, I would say. Gripping the earrings in one hand, I dash out of the room. I don't have any heavy AD lifting to do until the recording is finished, so I sit back and sip a canned coffee while watching the session on a TV screen. The Yuki on the other side of the screen is definitely Yuki, yet so different from the one I know. There's an aura about her that seems different from the Yuki from this side of the screen. I feel the same way about Rina. I zone out in idle contemplation as I noisily slurp down my coffee. Oh, I think this is the day when the important choices begin. Where we get to determine which best girl to follow. Now then, where should I go today? And so we are consulting Steam, Yayoi route, TV station. TV station. TV station it is. Ahaha. Save first. We need to save. I'm so nervous. This is it. So oh, but I get to choose. I have to choose Echoes or TV station. Oh, TV station. Let me confirm. TV station. Okay. TV station. I'm working as an AD today. I head over to the TV station. Oh, you know what? When it comes to visual novels, these are great to practice roleplay in tabletop RPGs. You're always describing your action in first person. It's never, I will, can I do, no. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm going there. Simple as that. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's Yuki over there. Hey, Yuki! Oh, morning, Toya. She flashes me a big, childlike smile. What's up? Entertainment, right? Double check. Entertainment. By the way, Yuki, have you made any friends at work? Oh, work friends? Yeah, other idols or girls who work for the same agency. In the anime, the girls used to bully her, the other idols. Not all of them, of course, like for example, Rina respected her quite a bit. Not really. Ah, so it's probably the same here as well. These outfits are so 80s. 80s, early 90s perhaps. Also 80s, right? Not really. Oh, I guess Rina's my friend. By Rina you mean Rina Ogata? Yeah, I'd say she's probably my best friend. Wow. The way the relationship is presented publicly paints Rina as Yuki's rival, or cold-hearted older colleague. Seems nice enough to me in person. What's Rina really like, outside of what's printed in magazines? What do you mean? Is she scary? What? Are you scared of her, Toya? Why would I have any reason to be? Though to be fair, I am a little bit. Oh, Toya. Man up. Rina isn't a scary person at all. Oh, maybe he got traumatized because of the punch he took to the face. Now he has post-traumatic stress disorder. He's quiet, mature, super stylish and elegant. Yeah, that fits her image. It's the same impression I've gotten from meeting her too. She matches her cultivated image perfectly, though I think she's way sweeter in person. Interesting. We sometimes chat about fashion and stuff. We're into completely different things. But her hobbies are really fascinating. She sometimes lets me pick out her jewelry and stuff for her. Oh, really? Yeah. Good for her. As far as I can tell, the wide world of idols is not one that can be easily infiltrated. What's wrong? Nothing, just that you've got a lot of good friends. I guess I do. Hehehe. The next day. That was fast. I have a tutoring session with Mana today. Save the game. Saving the game. What's the next choice? Park. Now, where should I go? We're going to ignore her and we're going to the park. Wait a minute. We can't go to the park. What? Maybe we need to go to Mana's house. We're on the 7. I was mistaken. Yes, we go to Mana's house. To tutor the lolly that looks like supposedly a college student. I have my tutoring job today. I kill some time before heading over to Mana's house. There is no way she's a college student, unless she's a prodigy. Ding dong. No one seems to be home, although there are people that look really petite, to be fair. Well, it is a weekday after all. She does most of her work from home, but I'm sure she still has to go to school for exams and to study. I guess I'll go kill some time and then come back later and try again. Just as I'm about to take off. The front door opens a crack and I can see Mana peering out from inside. Oh, Fuji. She steps outside. She must have been at home all day, since she's not wearing a uniform. Oh, what a genius I am. I saved the game in the overwrote the file with the options. Well, it's not that big deal if I want to take other routes later on, but still. So you're here after all. It would have been nice if she hadn't kept me waiting. I'm here. This is my home. Then why didn't you open the door? In time. And then, seemingly annoyed, she disappears back inside the house again. Sorry, that's not what I mean. What I meant. I pound on the door. What are you doing? I was just joking. I was joking. Just a joke. How annoying. She looks at me as if I'm some kind of idiot. Don't I feel dumb? Don't just stand there. Well, then open the door completely. Sorry for barging in. Feeling slightly uncomfortable, I take off my shoes and step inside. I'm impressed you showed up, Fuji. Oh, there's something on the screen. Lint. She says almost mockingly while sitting in her chair. Of course I came. Your parents hired me as your tutor. Wow, so dedicated. Well, I didn't think you'd actually come, so there's no chair for you or anything. You'll have to make do with my bed for the time being. Okay, sure. I'm not used to sitting on a girl's bed, so it's pretty awkward. I think the Japanese are the only ones, right, at least represented in anime, that get so awkward about that. There's nothing weird. They immediately jump to that conclusion, right? Girl. Uh-oh. Even more so considering she's a girl I don't know very well. So, what are we studying today? I'm sorry? I have no idea what Mana's studying right now since I hadn't yet decided whether I'd take the job or not the other day when I stopped by. I end up having no choice but to pull out the reference book and workbook I use when taking the exams myself. Try this problem for now. While she does that, I can look over her own textbooks and see what she's studying. You're giving me a written exam? Yuck. What's that supposed to mean? I need to see how much you know. Somehow I managed to find the right words to say. She snorts, clearly unhappy, but she quickly bends over the book as she starts on the first question. I pick up the closest textbook and flip through it. She doesn't seem to study at all. The book is still practically pristine, with only a few creases near the binding among the first couple pages. I guess we're starting from scratch. But if that's the case, I'm not sure how we're going to cover enough material for her to pass her college exams on time. I suddenly realize Mana is staring at me. Welcome, Drillcag. What? As you can see, we're tutoring the lolly. Believe it or not, Drillcag, he is supposed to be in college. Right. No, nothing. Feeling like I did something wrong, I hurriedly put the textbook back where I found it. And thanks again, Drillcag, for Luna Sid. It's going to be a very interesting series, that one. It's not that important, so hurry up and finish. Just skip the things you don't know. That's not necessary. With that, she slams her pencil down on the test sheet impatiently. Hey, what's wrong with... Before I can finish, I realize something. She has finished all of the problems, probably. She's managed to answer every single question. Oh, she's a genius. And a cursory glance reveals that most of them are correct. Oh, what? On seeing my confusion? Got a problem? Nanny? She crows triumphantly. No, just curious though. Do you happen to have this workbook? I point to the workbook in question. The lolly genius. What she lacks in curves, she has in other areas. Of course not, it's pure skill. These problems aren't that hard. If you can't figure them out, you're an idiot. She's not entirely wrong. Kayanai no. A lolly tsundere. Though the scant information I received from the tutoring center had left me with the impression her grades weren't anything to write home about. Now what? Oh? Is that all we're doing today? No, we're not done yet. Despite feeling like this is a bad idea, I test her with a random oral question. However, she manages to nail that too, albeit with an unnecessarily surly tone. This is boring. She splays her legs out to either side. It makes her look like a brat with an attitude problem. Which she is. It's boring, huh? Studying isn't supposed to be exciting, you know? Well, it depends, right? It depends on the subject. I know that, but still. She pouts, clearly fed up. How about we call it quits for today? Huh? Nope, not yet. Not yet, let's study a little more first. I say, trying to get her attitude under control. Boo. She's clearly upset. Fine, let's just get it over with. Can I at least turn on the radio? Ooh, she wants to listen to music. Are you from the brain rot generation, young lady? Are you skipping the toilet? Go ahead, as long as you take this seriously. Fine. With a sigh, she switches on the small stereo by the wall. Pop music begins playing from the speakers. The signal comes through clear. The signal comes through clear. It's a good machine. Environment-wise, we're in good shape to study. You can tell it's the 80s because they use the radio. They still use the radio. That being said, I haven't really prepared anything special for today's lesson. I guess it'll have to be mainly verbal. I'm so glad to be done with school, Oof. Tell me about it. The worst thing that I could have done. School. Kids, don't go to school, kids. I guess it'll have to be mainly verbal. It still doesn't take long before I run out of material. My lecture quickly becoming nothing more than casual chit-chat. You go to college, right? Shouldn't you be used to thinking on your feet? And college was the worst. I barely got out because they always wanted me to start putting all sorts of woke things, my projects. That's not very inclusive. You could see the beginning, the start of it all back then. Not really. For starters, there's no strictly regimented study plan in college. Once you graduate from high school, that all goes out the window. I sound kind of bitter about it. Brat. Oh, look who's talking. She grumbles to herself, seemingly annoyed. She's one to talk. For the most part, Yuki and Misaki are more conscientious and cute. Haruka's a different matter. However, I feel like I've known Mana longer than I have. Like that time at the station wasn't the first time. Oh, it's a past life connection. And I don't think they were childhood friends. Or maybe my mind's just playing tricks on me. That's probably it. I then delve into a baseless lecture on her habits and attitude. After a few moments, she says, Okay. Oh, what's wrong? I ask, caught off guard. School's basically done for the day, and I want to go out for a bit. She says, looking at me arrogantly. Like a butler, like the Jibs? The limo, Jibs. Which means, Fuji, our tutoring session is over for now. Bye-bye. I find myself getting swept up in her momentum as she heads out, unable to utter a single word. I got the impression that she was going to ask us out. I'll be back later. Goodbye, Fuji. Only a moment ago, she was sitting at her desk, completely fed up. The ferocity of her mood swings is terrifying. What should I do? Can I tag along? Because maybe I understand that some things are revealed in the routes that affect other routes. Can I tag along? I don't really have anything else to do today. Fuji. Not a chance. She scowls at me with everything she's got. That's all you ever seem to do. Go find a hobby. I agree, he should find a hobby. Like playing visual novels. Firm, prepare, lolicon. Stop, I didn't mean it like that. Wait. I wish you'd stop calling me a perv in public places like this. When I say I'm going out, I mean in the normal sense of the word. Don't get any weird ideas. And like I said, I'm not. Her self-absorbed outburst kind of reminds me of Yuki. Come, garbage, trash, scram, get out of my sight. FBI, open up. That's not what I meant. You know what? Whatever. I'm going. See you next time. I have no idea what else she might say if I stay here any longer, so I could quickly take off. Ah, this is the day. This is it. We're taking the main route towards Yayoi, towards Best Girl Yayoi. Now then, where should I go today? Save the game. We are going to visit Best Girl Yayoi. Now let's verify that. Park and then romance. Park and romance. So we need to talk to Yuki first. Park. And now romance. I kind of want to go out today. I head downtown. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's Yuki over there. Hey, Yuki. Oh, morning, Toya. She's so plain. Compared to the other girls, alright. She flashes me a big, childlike smile. What's up? Romance. Something occurred to me. I wonder how the two of us come off to everyone around us. What do you mean? It's just no one ever talks about us, you know? Isn't that a good thing? Sure, but I don't know. I want to be the talk of town. Vanilla, she's exactly. The appeal of Yuki is that she's so vanilla, she's a blank slate, she's like a white album, completely blank, and everybody can project his own desires for a couple upon her. Unlike all of the other girls that are a bit more towards various niches, you have the lolly, you have the onesan or yayoi, and that's no, yayoi isn't an onesan. Yayoi is more like a milf, and the other girl, Misaki, is the onesan. Sometimes it makes me anxious. Considering how careful I am around anyone from big name celebrity gossip rags, so far nothing's come out about our relationship. Not like it would normally be enough to generate any amount of tactless commotion. But maybe... Is it possible that I'm so lost in her shadow? Oh, again with the self-doubting. No one even notices I'm here. Poor guy, he's the zero to the left. The shadow. How do you want us to come off to others? Her question catches me off guard. What? I'm just curious how you wish other people to see us. Well... That's such an embarrassing question to ask point blank, Yuki. But to be fair, I got myself into this mess. That is correct. Well, it is what it is, right? I don't really care.
だよね
Yeah, hehehe. It's true. Besides, no matter how others view us, that gorgeous smile she continues to bless me with never changes. Perhaps I should worry less about the opinions of the faceless masses and focus on what really matters. Yes, that's very weird. And people become programmed with that throughout school, throughout even university. It's always what the others think, right? But no, what really matters is what you think. You shouldn't care about anything else. As long as you're happy and you're taking care of yourself, doing what you like, there's no problem. Yuki, and her smile.
どうしたの
What's wrong? Nothing, you're right. I shouldn't worry about it.
うん
Good. And no matter the image that you want to project, they always find something wrong. Yeah, college felt like a hive mind to me. It was the hive mind. It is still the hive mind, Relkag. Not that thinking one way is bad, but not room for other ways. Exactly. It's all about freedom of thought, freedom of perspective, choices, opinions. That's part of life. Now, where's the next route? Park, echoes, conversation, small talk. Echoes, conversation. Take the game. Okay. Echoes. With Rina. I'm working at Echoes today. What'd you go to college for? Graphic design. Graphic design, and I immediately knew that just as I was going out of college, it wouldn't work out because that's when they started to. They wanted to push certain politics, especially socialism back then. And I was not about that. They always criticized my designs because they didn't promote those things. And I did very little in terms of work. I moved on to other things, to martial arts instruction. Later on, I also moved, like I said, participated in the video game, the Dutch video game. And that I rather not mention because it is super, super naughty. I want some people to associate me with that. And later on, all sorts of odd jobs throughout the years. I'm working at Echoes today. I head over to the cafe. Welcome. Oh, I activated.
おはよ
Hey there. Rina is much better than Yuki. 100%. Although I don't like the dress style of either of them. Only when she has her idol clothing, the blue outfit, that looks pretty cool. Martial arts, Kayukendo, which basically it's mixed martial arts. Combines karate, jiu-jitsu, kempo. Karate, jiu-jitsu, kempo, and taekwondo. I added a couple of other things throughout the years, taijutsu and some studies related to the vital points, vital areas of the human body. But now you work at Echoes. Yes, now I work at Echoes. The dream job. Hey there. Oh, Rina, make yourself at home. It's always nice when she drops in. I want to chat for a bit before she goes. Although, maybe you missed it from the previous video, but this guy, he works at Echoes, he works at the studio, and he works as a tutor. He's all over the place, and he goes to college. Well, college in Japan is really expensive, so I understand. I understand the, how you call it, the grind. What was the small talk? Small talk. Still, what kind of small talk could someone like me have with the famous Rina Ogata? How's the weather? Do you like the weather? We live in totally different worlds. There's a really funny song from the musical by Gibbs that speaks about how you sometimes just interact with people so superficially, like, I know you're somebody, something, on the tip of my tongue. And they start, hello again. You lost some weight. How is your family? Only very superficial things. That's how most conversations proceed. We live in totally different worlds.
どうかした？
What's wrong? She slowly leans in, bringing her face closer to mine. Her smile is so gorgeous. It's nothing. And she's pretty forward. She's also really flirty. I quickly find myself stumbling over my words.
ど
Huh?
うかしたの？
What's the matter? There really isn't anything wrong. It's just that she looks even prettier this close up. Oh, Toya, being unfaithful to Yuki. Even Toya knows that Yuki is too vanilla, too plain. There's no problem, really.
随分と長い。
That was quite a long pause for there to be absolutely nothing wrong. Hehe. And that's the problem, right? With a lot of relationships, a lot of people just like latch on to someone because you think, well, I'm not getting anything better. And then just around the corner, you see the girl of your dreams. And you think, oh, the girl of my dreams. And you hook up with that girl, with that girl. And just around the other corner, there's another. So you have to make sure that she's the one, absolutely. If you're just like, oh, it'll work out somehow. That's risky. Even the way she laughs is charming. Ding dong. Coming. Who could be visiting me this late? Yuki, right? I opened the door only to find Yuki. Yeah. Good evening, Toya. Sorry for stopping by without warning. She was checking up on us. She knew that I was talking to Rina. Oh, what are you doing here? This is pretty out of the blue, but I have a favor to ask. It's like those visual novels like School Days, or the other one, there's another visual novel like School Days, when the wrong choices can result in the death of the main character because jealousy, crazy, naughty jealousy is a thing. Naughty? Maniacal, rather.
今いい？
Are you busy? Oh, not at all, it's fine. Wanna come in?
いいよ。
No, we can just talk here. Someone's waiting for me. Territorial, yes, it's all about this making sure everybody knows that we're property now. Oh yeah, so what's this favor then? Well, are you busy tomorrow, Toya?
明日時間空いてる？
Tomorrow?
朝から。
Yeah, from like the morning. Not that I know of. My schedule should be pretty clear.
本当？
Really?
じゃあお願い
In
なんだ
that
けど。
case, I stopped by because I was hoping you could help me out as an AD at the TV station. An AD? Yeah, basically you'd be kind of like my personal assistant for the day, helping with prop setup, simple secretarial tasks, that kind of stuff.
そんな感じなんだ。
So I guess, sure, I guess. Well, why'd you come all the way out here? You could have asked me over the phone.
それがね。
Actually, the guy who usually takes care of all that stuff just got into a car accident in front of the station. Then you can use the phone by yourself. Oh, wow. That sounds rough.
大したことはなかった。
It doesn't seem like a serious
明日
injury,
の収録で
at least.
周りの人がいない
but there's no one who can fill in for him
誰でもいい
tomorrow.
って仕事じゃない。
And it's not the type of job that just anyone can do.
だから、
So I figured it would be better to ask someone who already knows me well, like you. Oh yes, than a complete stranger. And since we were in the neighborhood, I figured we could stop by so I could ask you directly. I feel really bad though. I promised I wouldn't drag my personal life into my work one. It's really okay, Yuki. There's no need to act so formal around me. I'm free tomorrow, so I'd be happy to help out. Funny how that works out, right? Sometimes you meet someone at work and it works out. But sometimes you meet someone outside of work and you bring the relationship into work and then things go south. Really? You really do it? Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Toya. I said I will, so I will. Also, you're being really loud.
ごめん。
Oops, sorry.
ありがとう、トウヤくん。
Thank you, Toya.
なんだか。
And I'm really sorry. I'm always asking so much from you. That's not true in the slightest. I'll do the best I can, Yuki. I ruffle her hair gently. Again, the Japanese obsession with ruffling the hair or petting the hair of the waifu. Thanks. Feels weird. They're like, good dog.
じゃあ、ちょっと待って。
That case. Wait right there. Right here. I'm gonna go tell Yayoi the news. Yayoi, best girl. That's my target. Yayoi? Bring Yayoi inside, please. Tell her to step inside for some talk. I swear I've heard that name before. I must have met her.
トウヤくんも知ってるで
You
しょ。
should know her, Toya.
篠塚弥生さん。
Yayoi Shinosuka. Remember? She's my... Just as she's about to finish her sentence.
ユキさんのマネージャーです。
I'm Yuki's manager. Ooh, that silky voice. Did you hear that? Can we hear that again? Where can we hear that again? Is it with K? No, K is advanced, right? Is it with I? No. What's the log? What is the log, by the way? Log. Ah, there we go.
ユキさんのマネージャーです。
Ooh, music. Music to my ears. Huh? Startled, Yuki spins around. And
は
best
じめま
girl,
して
nice to meet
で
you,
はありませんね。
is what I would say if we hadn't met before. I'm Yuki Morikawa's manager, Yayoi
篠
Shinosuka.
塚弥生と申します。
She's best girl. Just look at her, and so stylish. Best girl, fair skin, long hair, deep eyes. Perfect. Perfection. She bows her head silently in my direction.
弥生さん、トウヤくんをそんな知
Looks
らな
very
い人みたい
tsundere.
に扱うのはやめてよ。
She's more like... There is this... It was kudere. No, kudere is the sweet one. The one that is icy. The dere that is very icy, like, let's say, Rei Ayanami from Evangelion. Almost like her. Not as autistic, but almost. Like, almost Rei. Just before Rei. Rei without the autism, I would say. Stop treating Toya like he's some kind of stranger, Yayoi. This lady is Yayoi Shinosuka. She's been acting as Yuki's manager since she made her debut a year ago, and is always by her side. I need to look how you pronounce debut. Debut. Although being only 24 years old, Yayoi is as much a rookie to the field as Yuki is. Still, she's got the dignified air of someone more experienced. She's only 24, so she's still an onesan. She's not yet into MILF territory, she's onesan. From the anecdotes I've heard from Yuki, I get the impression that Yayoi is great at her job. She's a super professional, but that's one of her flaws. She's professional to a flaw. She does so many things for the sake of being the best that she sacrifices herself. I guess people like her with a natural gift. I guess people like her with a natural gift exist in entertainment too.
遅いのでお迎えに
You were taking a while, so I came to get you. Everything okay?
うん。
Yeah,
そう
oh,
そう。
actually,
トウヤくんがね、
Toya said he'd be happy to help out tomorrow. Yuki's manager glances down at me, studying me for a moment. And you can never tell what she is thinking.
ご協力感
We
謝
very much appreciate your help. This is so cold. Ice cold. And then she gives a slight nod.
弥生さんたら。
Knock it off already, Yayoi. Yuki is desperate to bridge the gap between us in whatever way she can.
もうちょっと気楽にやってもらえ
I'm
ない
going to need you to go easier on him, especially since he's gonna be working with us tomorrow, right? Oh, right. Sorry.
そうですね。
Of course. You said your name is Fuji, correct? But you see, right now, she's thinking about how to protect Yuki. She's already sizing us up, trying to figure out, do background checks. figure us out if we are a positive influence for Yuki, if we are going to get in her way. Yeah, Toya Fuji. Yayoi extends her hand toward me.
いい子
I look forward to working with you. Oh, the slight smile. But in the anime, Toya constantly refers to Yayoi as if she has like a doll, like an empty doll. I grip her offered hand and shake it, and she's always so cold. Likewise.
よかった
Hehe, good.
それでは簡単な
Now
概
then,
要
let me give you a brief overview. With that, Yayoi condenses a 30-minute orientation speech into a 5-minute instructional rundown right in my doorway. In reality, her speech was probably longer, but I only remember 5 minutes worth of it. Regardless, once she's done, I confirm I understand everything.
それでは
We'll be seeing you
よろしく
bright and early tomorrow then. With that said, she signals to Yuki that it's time to go before stepping outside.
ごめんね本当に
Sorry,
急で
I know this came out of nowhere. Another thing that I would have liked that if they added that in this particular moment, it didn't happen in the anime, but something about Yayoi is that every time she is showing her back to us, she continues looking at you. Like a hawk, like an eagle, she has you on her sights all the time. For better or for worse. That Yayoi girl is really something, huh?
うん初めて
Yeah,
の人とか
she's not the best when it comes to interacting with people she doesn't know well. She says with a look of genuine concern.
でもいい人よ
But she's actually a good person, and she's incredibly kind, especially to me. Is that so? That's not the impression I got at all. But I don't want to make Yuki worry by bringing that up. And Yayoi, if she thinks that something is in Yuki's best interest, but it's something that Yuki doesn't want at all, she's still going to do it for the sake of being professional. Anyway, isn't she waiting for you in her car? You should go.
あそうだね
Oh, right.
それじゃあトーヤくん
Well, Toya, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Yep, keep working hard, Yuki. And how annoying, right? Imagine you are the boyfriend of an idol. You have very little time, and she cannot be seen with you. How annoying. I will. With that, Yuki leaves, following Yayoi. It sounds like I'm going to be busy tomorrow, but the prospect of getting to see Yuki fills me with excitement. Monday. Chan chan chan. Beep 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 beep. The sound of the alarm clock, which I haven't heard since entering university, fills my ears. Kachik. I have to go to my part-time job at the TV station. Now let me check. Until the 13th, it's an event in Echoes. We are stopping for today in this particular part. We're already on our way to taking on the Yayoi route. Thank you, Drillcag, for being here, and thanks to everyone else. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. Anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the Super Thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description, the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, in about 30 minutes or less. I'm going to be less than 30 minutes probably. I'm going to be streaming Triangle Strategy or Triangle Parlay. Once again, thank you, Drillcag, and remember everyone, level up in game and level up in life. See you later.